Have you ever felt like you didn't quite fit into a box? Most of us are taught that there are only two choices for gender. You are either a boy or a girl. It's like being told you can only like the color pink or the color blue. But what if you like green or yellow or a mix of all the colors together? That's a little bit like what being non-binary is. The word non-binary is for people who don't feel like they are strictly a boy or a girl. Their gender identity, which is the feeling you have inside about who you are, is something different. It's a normal part of the wide and wonderful spectrum of human experience. Imagine a long line. On one end of the line is boy, and on the other end is girl. Some people feel like they are right at one end or the other, and that's great for them. Non-binary people might feel like they are somewhere in the middle of that line. Others might feel like they are not on the line at all. Their gender might be something completely separate, a unique color all its own. Some non-binary people feel like they are a mix of both boy and girl. Some feel like they have no gender at all. There isn't just one way to be non-binary, just like there isn't just one way to be a person. This idea might seem new to some people, but non-binary identities have been part of cultures all around the world for a very long time. It's just that we are talking about it more openly now, which is a really good thing. When we are babies, a doctor usually says we are a boy or a girl based on our bodies. This is called the sex assigned at birth. But gender isn't about your body. It's about who you know you are on the inside. For many people, their gender identity matches what the doctor said. For non-binary people, it doesn't, and that is perfectly okay. So, when we talk about being non-binary, we are talking about an internal sense of self. It's about someone's own personal journey and their own truth. It isn't a choice in the way you choose what to eat for breakfast. It's a deep down feeling of who you are. Understanding this helps us see that the world isn't just made of two options. It's full of many different, equally valid ways of being. This opens up our world to be more accepting and colorful, with room for everyone to be their authentic selves without pressure to conform to a simple binary. How does someone know they are non-binary? It's a question with many different answers because it's a very personal experience. For some, it's a feeling they have had since they were very young. They might have felt uncomfortable when people called them a boy or a girl. The words just didn't seem to fit, like wearing shoes that are the wrong size. They might not have had the language for it back then, but the feeling of being something different was always there. It's a quiet, persistent voice inside that says, "That's not quite me." This realization can be a slow and gradual process of self-discovery. For other people, the understanding might come later in life. They might learn about the word non-binary and suddenly, everything clicks into place. It's like finding a key to a door they never knew was locked. They might reflect on their life and see all the times they felt out of place with gender expectations. Maybe they never felt comfortable in the clothes they were told to wear, or they didn't connect with the activities that were considered for boys or for girls. Finding the word non-binary can be a powerful and validating moment, giving them a way to describe their identity to themselves and to others. There are many ways a non-binary person might express their identity. One way is through their name. They might choose a new name that feels right for them, one that isn't typically seen as a boy's name or a girl's name. They might also use different pronouns. Instead of he, him, or she, her, many non-binary people use they, them pronouns. Using they for a single person might seem a little new, but we do it all the time. For example, if you found a lost wallet, you might say, "I hope they find it." It's a simple way to show respect for someone's identity. Some non-binary people use other pronouns too, called neo-pronouns. Clothing is another way people express who they are. A non-binary person might wear clothes that make them feel comfortable and happy, regardless of which section of the store they come from. They might mix styles, or they might prefer clothing that doesn't emphasize a particular body shape. There is no non-binary uniform. The goal is simply to feel like themselves, to have their outside match how they feel on the inside. It's all about personal expression and finding what brings them joy and comfort in their own skin. The journey is unique to each person, and every path is valid. Being a good friend and ally to non-binary people is not hard at all. It mostly comes down to listening, learning, and showing respect. One of the most important things you can do is use the name and pronouns a person asks you to use. If you're not sure what pronouns someone uses, it's perfectly okay to ask politely. You could say something like, "What pronouns do you use?" Or "Can you remind me of your pronouns?" Using the right name and pronouns is a simple act of kindness that shows you see and respect the person for who they truly are. It tells them that they are safe and valued. Sometimes you might make a mistake. You might accidentally use the wrong name or pronoun for someone. If this happens, don't make a big deal out of it. Just correct yourself quickly and move on. For example, you could say, they went to the store. A simple, quick correction is much better than a long apology, which can make the person feel awkward. Everyone makes mistakes, and what matters most is that you are trying your best. Your effort to get it right shows that you care, and that is what will be remembered. It's about progress, not perfection. Another way to be a good ally is to challenge old ideas about gender. Don't assume you know someone's gender just by looking at them. Avoid dividing things into for boys and for girls. When you're talking about a group of people, use gender-neutral language like everyone, folks, or people instead of ladies and gentlemen or boys and girls. These small changes in your language can make a big difference. They help create a more welcoming and inclusive environment for everyone, not just non-binary people. It helps everyone feel seen and included in the conversation. Finally, just be a good friend. Listen to your non-binary friends when they want to talk about their experiences, but don't pressure them to share if they don't want to. Stand up for them if you hear someone being disrespectful. Celebrate them for who they are. Support their choices, whether it's about their name, their clothes, or their haircut. Remember that non-binary people are just people. They have hobbies, interests, and feelings just like anyone else. Your friendship and acceptance can be a powerful source of strength and happiness for them on their journey. It is so important to remember that being non-binary is a normal and healthy way to be. There is nothing wrong or strange about not fitting into the neat little boxes of boy or girl. For a long time, society has had very strict rules about gender, but those rules are slowly changing as we learn more about each other. We are beginning to understand that human beings are incredibly diverse, and that includes our genders. Just like some people are tall and some are short, some people are boys, some are girls, and some are non-binary. It's just another beautiful part of human diversity. Embracing who you are is one of the bravest and most wonderful things you can do. If you are a person who is exploring your own gender identity, be patient and kind to yourself. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to take your time. Your journey is your own, and there is no right or wrong way to experience it. There are many people out there who will love and accept you for exactly who you are. You are not alone. Finding your truth and living it out loud is a gift you give to yourself and to the world, making it a more honest and interesting place. The world is a much better place when we allow everyone to be their true selves. Imagine a garden. If every flower were the same, it would be pretty, but a garden with flowers of all different shapes, sizes and colors is so much more beautiful and exciting. People are the same way. Our differences are what make us special. When we respect and celebrate everyone's identity, whether they are a boy, a girl, non-binary or something else, we are helping to grow a more vibrant and loving community for everyone. We create a space where safety and authenticity are valued above all else. In the end, the most important message is simple: be yourself. Whether you are non-binary or not, you are unique and you are important. You deserve to be seen, respected, and loved for who you are. Let's all work together to build a world where every single person feels safe and celebrated. Let's be kind, let's be open-minded, and let's support each other. Because when you are true to yourself, you give others the courage to be true to themselves too. And that is a truly powerful and wonderful thing that can change the world for the better, one person at a time.